Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Southampton are going to win the league now. I'm sick of talking to you, Joe. Let's just have done with it. Let's just give Southampton and Leicester, get them in the Premier League now. It's boring. Can you stop being so good, for Christ's sake? How are you?
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm all right, yeah. Was Rotherham just a training ground session for the Saints?
Yeah, it was. I mean, we did the classic Southampton of superb first half, meh second half, really. I mean, they had a few chances, but yeah, we were just we were just too good again.
Well, welcome back to the Southampton View then. This week we are going to preview the Huddersfield game, and you're playing a Huddersfield side which have just stuck for themselves last
Yeah.
Wednesday. So we'll grab Mark in, our Huddersfield fan, to join us in a second. We're also going to talk and review fully the Southampton January transfer signings in and out. But first of all, what impressed you most about the performance on Saturday?
How we, I mean, we're a possession based team, but how we kept the ball and there were a couple of mistakes in there, but for the vast majority of the game, like the movement and the possession was just superb. And they didn't really have any chance to get back into the game, really, that I could see. We just completely wore them down, really.
Yeah. And many Saints fans were saying sign the Rotherham keeper up because he made a string of saves, didn't he? That
Yeah.
stop this from being a cricket score.
Yeah, I mean, we should have been 4-5 ahead at halftime, but yeah, Johansson in the Rotherham goal was superb, and I'd much rather have him over Alex McCarthy.
Okay. Um, Another clean sheet, though. We've talked about the attacking prowess of Southampton. Last week we were kinder to the defence. Not much more we can say about the Rotherham attack, but again, is it nice to see the nil against the Southampton name and when you look at the video printer?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's now 11 clean sheets or
Yeah.
something like that, maybe 10. But going back to last season, like we were lucky if we kept the score down by 2 or 3, let alone keeping clean sheets. So it's a nice contrast compared to what was before.
Yeah. All right then. So here, let me try and level this out to you then. You've still got to play all these teams away from home. West Brom coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Leicester,
Yeah.
Leeds, and
Mm.
Ipswich, and you've also got to play Hull, the other top six side, at home. So it's all
Yeah.
very well at the moment. Your run of fixtures for the last 23 games has been fine. But do you genuinely look at this fixture list and go, right, well, we have played all the hard teams at home now, but this is a difficult bit when you've got to go to away to there's 5 tricky away trips
Yeah.
there, isn't it?
Yeah, the big one that obviously stands out to me is that Leicester game on in March and the Ipswich game. I do worry that one of those we could really come unstuck. Get us come unstuck. I mean, at home against Leicester, we lost 4-1 or something ridiculous. So it's by no means guaranteed that we'll do anything, but you never know. Really, that's the beauty of the Championship.
Yeah. Okay. And I know, and British side as well. I'm noticing the amount of Brits playing for Saints is nearly creeping up to 100%, isn't it?
Oh.
We are looking then at the signings. Then, what have you made generally of the January transfer window for Southampton?
I think it's been good. I mean, we knew that we weren't going to be going out there and trying to sign 4 or 5 players in the window. We kind of knew it would be one, maybe two, and a lot of fans were very surprised at the whole Charlie Alcaraz. Now, everyone that I've spoken to has kind of saw it coming because he wasn't really playing. He hasn't adjusted to Russell Martin's system as well as the other players that play in his position. So shipping him out on loan for 6 months gets him valuable game time. And if we go up, then we've got a serious player on our hands.
Yeah.
So it's kind of been a win-win, really.
Yeah, it's not often a championship side will loan a player to Juventus, is it? It
No.
just shows the depth, the quality of depth. The other two outgoings then were Ryan Finnegan gone to Blackpool, and Derek Abu has gone on loan to Harrogate. I mean, much to say about those two?
I mean, no. I mean, Ryan Finnegan. He's been with us for years, and he never really showed enough in the academy to kind of warrant a first team call up. So we get a fee for him, so not too bad. And Abu, what I've seen from him in the under 21s, he's looked decent, but again, good loan football for him, gets him playing minutes and stuff.
And finally, then we talked about Rothwell last week, so we'll leave him alone this week. David Brooks, is he the missing part of the jigsaw for Southampton promotion push?
I hope so. I mean, same with Rothwell, he's got an abundance of championship experience and Premier League experience. He came on against Rotherham, and I must say I was very impressed with his 15 or 16-minute cameo off the bench. And same with Rothwell. I thought after watching him again come on against Swansea and then against Watford, I thought he's come on leaps and bounds in the 3 or so weeks that he's been with us. So yeah.
Fantastic. All right, let's bring in Mark, our Huddersfield fan, who, of course, you two enjoyed a pint, didn't you, at the John Smith's early in November before the reverse fixture. Joe would be offering the same hospitality down at St Mary's to the
absolutely
the Yorkshire boys.
To Southampton.
Yeah. Fortunately, I'm not making it down. I'm working really early Sunday morning, so it's a long trip down, and you're not normally back until about 12 o'clock at night. So the idea of doing, unfortunately. But when I'm down there, Joe, I'll definitely catch up with you because we had a bit of a laugh about Town's team sheet at the time, and I was just, oh my word, it looked horrendous, and then we battered you in second half.
Yeah, you did. You were
kind of thing. So I don't know if I'm going to go for a sneaky draw this weekend because I think it's a lot better now than it was then, or will be.
This was one of the results, Joe, wasn't it? And you look back at the points Southampton have dropped. This is one of those games that you cannot believe that you didn't win.
Yeah, I mean, Mark was correct. The second half, Huddersfield were by far the better team. We have this tendency to be superb first half, and then second half we just go to sleep. And they deserved to draw. They did.
Mark, what sort of Huddersfield side is rocking up then to St Mary's? You watched them this weekend at Destroy Wednesday. Anything that Joe and the Saints should look out for that was markedly different?
Well, the two new strikers went off injured for a start. But we've got a young lad who's playing at left back at the moment. Now we should have Yuta Nakayama back because he's been playing for Japan at Asia Cup. So you've got a Japanese left back, might only play half a game, but he's back in position. But a young lad called Brody Spencer, he plays for Northern Ireland. He ran on at Motherwell like start of this season. He's come back and he's like an house on fire. And actually, he's becoming like one of my favourite Town players at the moment. He's doing really well. The new centre back pairing with Helic and I can't pronounce his name to be honest, but two new centre backs doing really well. The midfield seem to be doing all right at the moment.
All right, let's get some.
Like I said, with Wellington, if he's still in charge, he's going to bring that fire back to us what we've missed for a couple of months. So I'm going for a sneak draw.
I was going to get your score predictions then. You going for a draw? Yeah? 0-0?
Yeah. 1-1.
Okay. Joe?
I mean, I think last time we had this conversation, I think I said that we'd beat Huddersfield 5-1, and Maiha got that wrong. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, and then hopefully it'll be roles reversed and we'll get a win this time.
Okay. This reminds me of the Rotherham home game where it was very clear the opposition coming in were well below par, and then you struggle to beat these teams, don't you? You really struggle to beat the teams that don't they'll sit back and not let you walk over them. But yeah, I'll go for 1-1 too. Listen to you two. Thanks for joining us. Good luck, Joe. Does it worry you this run just to finish with now that it's got to come to an end sometime?
It does.
You just want to lose a game just to get it done with.
Yeah, well, yes and no. Like it is starting to worry me because it's like when that loss does come, it's gonna hurt a lot. But it's been superb. So long may it continue. Really, hopefully.
Okay. Go for game 24 this weekend, Southampton Huddersfield. Thank you both. We'll catch you next week.
Brilliant. See ya.